Okay, welcome to today's light language activation, anchoring joy into the heart. So when I tuned into the collective this time, I really felt that there's this lack of joy and also like not knowing what would even bring people joy, or if we were to play, what would be play? It's like the world is feeling heavier for many, many people. And so this anchoring in joy will just help us lighten up and realize that we can even be in difficult situations and still have some joy rising to the surface. And we can be challenged and still be conscious about how we face that challenge so that we don't lose the joy. It's very understandable why so many are missing it in their lives, myself included at this time. And so many people have so much going on, and the world has so much going on. So this anchoring in of joy will just help us to be just that much lighter and to walk through our days with a little less of that tension and that holding on, so that we can tune in more easily to that love frequency that certainly is there, that's underneath all of this dissolving that's happening at this time. So stay tuned for tuning into joy. Hello, beautiful souls. My name is Jane Warren Campbell. I've been bringing through light language since 2003. And in the collective tune-up, I tune in to the mass consciousness of everyone and bring through light language that would best serve our evolution at this time. Light language very quickly dissolves old programs and then will encode new light frequencies to lift our field and to activate our DNA into a new way of being in the world. It's a very powerful, fast frequency technology that humans are awakening to more and more. Thank you for listening and receiving this light language activation to awaken your greatest potential in this world. And I truly appreciate your support. As my channel grows, more and more people will be activated into these higher frequencies, which really will make a difference in this world as we're holding these upgrades. Your support can have a big impact on my channel, so thank you so much. And now let's move into the light language activation tune-up for the collective. Hushnat kia kaya soshia, maxikat kia shai kose, hise honahat kia sai. Hushakwa anikia tatkia shatika ashkana hetiki. Hushakwa aya koni ye shahatiki. Ushakwa eka kosi atikia shaya kosia. Ushakwa atikia shai no siatasia ki sanaya ko. Ushakwa et koshiakwa ikanaya satikia sha. Hashania katikia satika eshkana hetiki. So what I'm seeing is part of what's happening is that a lot of people are waking up to things that they didn't know before. And in a way, it feels like they're losing their innocence. It's kind of like ignorance is bliss. When we don't know things, we can just go about our day and everything's fine. But then when we learn things that are difficult to hear and hard to hear, and that one thing leads to another and another and another, then it can become very heavy and burdensome, especially when it first happens and people haven't found a way to balance out that awareness and that knowing. So this is why they're wanting us to anchor in more ability to connect with our joy and to learn what we're learning and find out things that maybe we never knew about the world before that is disturbing, and yet still hold the joy within ourselves and still stay present in our own lives. We don't have to take on the burdens of others. Everybody's having their own experience. I know this very well, that is serving each individual in the way that is the highest and best for them. Sometimes we want to rescue or make things better for others, and not that we don't do acts of kindness and have compassion for others, but the rescuing has a victim mentality to it, which will just perpetuate that. So having the joy and anchoring in the joy allows us to be aware of things, but still not lose touch with our own inner heart space and the joy that we can still carry within us. It's not dismissing anyone else's situation at all. So we'll just anchor in more of that. Hushakwa I kanatakia shatakia kaya so takia shataka eshkani. Hushakwa I kanaya kosia maxikaya toshia nakia sa. Maxike takoshiakwa tia kaya no sika. Maxikatakea so sikana. Hishaktake hisatakia shai. Hoshnia kasiataka. Ushakwa E takoshiatakia kaya sanaki. Ushakwa E takoshiakaka taki. Ushakwa atakia shataka ishkanahataka esiki. So I see them opening channels within our being for information that may be troubling, whether it's something happening in our own personal lives or in the external world, having channels within us for that information to be held. It's like a place where we can put it so it's not all just building. It can move through us and find channels to move through us. Hishakatkia saya koshni akasia. Hushakwa et koshiakiki. Hushatakaya no sikia na miksa kasha. Hashakai totkia sha maxia. Hushakwa et koshiakwa ia kaya no tiki. Hushakwa e na kosiatkia kai. Hashawia katki. Hushakwa e ko tkia kaya sanatkia sa. Hishai konikia atkia sa. Maxate koshiakwa ikanai. Hushakwa atkia kaya sotke. Sotakaya no shiakwa ikanaya kosia. Maxate koshiakwa ikanaya kosia. Maxikaya toshiakwa ikanatkia sha. Ishakwa et kashiatkia kaya sotkia satka ashkanahatka eski. This is interesting. What they're anchoring in right now is the importance of knowing that part of holding joy is giving space in our lives where there's simply nothing. We're just sitting, we're just being. So it's really important for us to take time every day to have moments of stillness, maybe 5 minutes, 3 times a day, a couple times a day, just to really tune into ourselves and just say, okay, I'm just going to be still for a moment. And I'm just going to close my eyes and just bring all of me back here and just welcome love into my experience. Welcome joy into my experience, but no doing, no activity. They're just showing me that this is really important for us to hold that joy, that lightness. Because if we're always busy doing externally or with others where we're active and never finding that center, it's harder for us to connect into that joyful state of being. So I found that interesting. So we'll just finish up this activation now. Husikiatakia shaya kosini hashania kaya so hashanat kia ko hisanaya koshiakwa titakaya no siatkia shataka ashkanahatika esiki. Hushakwa atkia kaya so hishakaya no tkia satkia shataka ashkanahatika esiki. La la no, ooh la la no, io shu. Hasania kaya so tkiasha, maxikea koshia. Ushkai no siat kiasha, maxiki, hataka, hashania kaya so, hashania kaya kosia. I see people just going through their daily experience as this radiant light and just expressing the joy that they are, the light that they hold, and all their interactions become almost like a sacred reunion with a part of the all that is that they know they are. And so they're just in this still, calm joy and grace. It's really very beautiful. So thank you again for tuning in to this tune-up. And I certainly appreciate your comments, likes, and shares. If you feel that anyone else you know would appreciate these tune-ups, please do tell them about it. And if you would like a personal session, the link's below for my website. You can book online, and I would love to see you there. Thanks so much.